Welcome to another edition of Great Health, Abundant Happiness, and Outrageous Love.
Mwah. So Jeffrey is not going to be in this video. He's filming because this is going to be 100% my perspective. And today, you know how much I love love. Isn't this so awesome? We found this on one of our mini hikes. I love to collect heart-shaped rocks. And that is one that I just love. It's just so perfect. And then we also found this one. I have to show you. This was so cool. We found this rock, and Jeffrey and I are twin souls as well as soulmates. This was perfectly broken in half, right? So the two halves beautifully come together.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, I love that. So
I didn't realize that was that rock when you had it together. It's funny. I see them usually apart.
Right.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to share that because this particular video is going to be, my perspective, and I'm going to talk specifically on signs you're in the friend zone. Now, the friend zone is a great place to be if that's where you want to be. But most people end up in the friend zone and they don't want to be there. So 4 signs you're in the friend zone. And I want to preface this with, you can talk yourself into thinking you're not. You can say whatever you want. You can think things are going to change. But if these 4 things are happening, there's a few things you can do and try, but it's really hard to get out of that friend zone. Not impossible though. So here we go.
And the only reason why you want to get out of the friend zone is because you want it to be more than that, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I think so many people have been in a situation where they either have a friend who they know wants to be more than a friend and they just don't feel that way. Or they are the friend and they really want more from this person.
I gotcha. I just had to say that because when you're saying get out of the friend zone, it's like friends are great. I can't have enough friends, but
right.
You're talking about someone that wants more than just the friendship.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So thank you for clarifying that. So this is a person who wants a relationship. They don't want to be just a friend. And I will say, Jeffrey, you're my best friend, but there is a lot around a relationship. Being a friend only is not what we're looking for. We're looking for that love, attraction, and that sexual connection, that animal magnetism as well. So 4 signs. Number 1, she doesn't touch you, and if she does, it's not in a light, gentle way. Instead, she may be like, hey, you, put her arm around you, or hey, you, put her hands up, on your shoulders, even give you a hug. So things that sometimes you might say, oh, she gave me a big hug. She's got her arm around me. I think maybe I'm getting out of the friend zone. I think maybe she does feel the same way. If she's touching you lightly and gently, touching your arm, maybe skimming your face, I can tell you what, she definitely is not looking at you in the friend zone. But if she's giving you those big bear type hugs only, you're in the friend zone. So, when there's a love interest, the touches are often, they're gentle, they're somewhat slightly grazing, and so no guarantee your position on the field is going to change, but try gently touching her. Even if you're walking somewhere going to get coffee, try gently holding her hand and see what happens. If she pulls away, obviously let that go. If she holds your hand back, but she holds it firm, like buddy, I think that you gave it a shot and you're just staying in the friend zone. But if she intertwines her fingers with yours gently, and maybe even a slight swing, not a big swing, you might be able to get out of the friend zone. Number 2, she tells you about her love life and the issues she's having. This is a big no in cultivating a love relationship. If you are trying to win this person over, don't even let it get there. Don't even, be that person where they're going to cry on your shoulders because they had, she had a fight or he had a fight, and then went on to tell you about the makeup sex and then another fight. Do not be that person. You've been punted to the friend zone, and if she's asking your opinion on this, it's a tough one to bounce back into the love zone. Not impossible, but only if you make sure to not be that guy or not be that girl who gives your opinion. Once you put yourself there, forget about it. You're not going to get back into the love zone. You're in the friend zone. On the flip side, if you say, ooh, nope, I don't even want to hear about that, then it keeps you from being in the friend zone and in the love zone, so you still have a chance of bouncing one way or the other. Number 3, there's no sex involved. Listen, if you can at least get a kiss going, and I'm not talking about a peck, I'm talking about a kiss, then chances are high you're in that friend zone. If you've kissed before and there's been no follow-up, then I'm sorry, that was probably a one-off and something that happened in the heat of the moment, but really didn't have a lot of meaning. So don't keep saying, well, we had that one passionate kiss. And I'm giving you all this information because I don't want people to think that one thing is happening when something else is happening. And that's why I'm here and not Jeffrey, because you are totally getting the female perspective. And this goes for, heterosexual couples and homosexual couples. So you are getting the female perspective of if you're in the friend zone or in the love zone. So it goes for any relationship. So if no sex is involved and it's just not going to go that way, forget about it. You're in the friend zone. That's a really tough one to bounce back from. Last but not least, number 4, he or she says they love you all the time. I love you so much. You're my best friend. Don't mistake that for being in love with you. There is a very big difference, and we know that by the way that we feel. We love our friends. We hug our friends, and think about the way that you hug your friend versus the way you hug your lover. And that's really helpful in letting you know if you're in the friend zone and the way they tell you that they love you. So if you're okay with spending your life in the friend zone with this person, then own it, and make sure that you both know the boundaries of the relationship. There's nothing wrong with being in the friend zone. As Jeffrey said, friends are awesome. But if you were hoping to get into the love zone and you're striking out at all 4 of these things, chances are you're going to stay in the friend zone, and that's okay. But make sure that you start looking and opening up your eyes and your doors to bring your own love attraction in. So wishing you great health, abundant happiness, and outrageous love from the nest at Copper Mountain.